Hi guys, guess who's going live? It's been a hot minute. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yay, it's working. Just checking my volume. So I turn that down. Welcome in. I missed you guys a ton. Life's been crazy and I've been MIA. So I apologize for that. But here I am, back at it. Back in the saddle again. What was I going to say? Today, I've been, lately, my mojo has been gone. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. But I wanted to make some gift card holders. So I've been playing, I have 2 pads of paper, Christmas pads of paper, that I got on clearance. I know one of them was on clearance. Yeah, both of them are on clearance. I got them a year or two ago. And this is one of them at Hobby Lobby. $7. I got it for $1.74. And the other one, if you've seen my last videos making the bags, this is the one I used in that one. And this one was $13.99 on clearance for $3.49. And this is just all plaids. So I didn't have much in the way of Christmas paper. And I could print stuff out and, do all that. But I wanted to use what I had. And then today, because I needed red for bases, black for bases, and green for bases. So I went and got some of that. And then I didn't even see any Christmas ones. I mean, that's not true. That's a lie. At Michael's, they did have some Christmas ones, but none that I liked. So I got this one. And I got this because it had this knit paper in it. And I figured, or this would be nice too. But see the knitting? So that's the only reason why I got this one. Because this is more of a fall one. But see the green knitting in the houndstooth? So I figured this is knitting. I got those, sweater weather, right? So we'll see how that goes. But that's what I got. So, but I also have, I picked up the Recollections cardstock paper in the 65-pound in red and black. And then they didn't have a full green one, like these are full. So I got a mixed pack. I'm just reaching behind me. And that was the green they had. And it has green, blue, red, orange, and yellow. So I'll use the green out of this one maybe. But I wanted to make some gift card holders. So these are the ones that I've been making. How cute is this? And the gift card goes right in here on this one. This one, I have scraps of like glitter paper and some gold paper. And this one is going to go in here like this. Cute, right? And they're A2 sized, so they fit in an A2 sized envelope. Let me grab one. This is another card I made. Cute, right? And this was just the plaid cut down, and then I just added stuff to it. But these will all fit in an A2 size envelope. All right. So they're all A2 sized. So this one's flat, does not open, but it has this little tag to put your gift card in. Fun, right? Cute. And then this is the same kind, but it, whoop, let's stick you back in there. It's funny because when I started playing with this pad of paper, I wasn't crazy about it. But they just hold in like that. Cute, right? So these are what we're going to make today. We're going to make this version, which I have like 3 of. Let's see. The to and from. With the little pocket for the gift card. And it just goes in here. You can write on the back of it, or you can write on the back of the tag. So we're going to make this one, this one. That's not true. That's a lie. It's either this one or this one. I think it's this one we're going to make. This one, this one. I have the measurements written down. And then this one. How cute is this one? Like it slides up. You see that? So when you put the gift card in it, it opens like this. Cute, right? So we're definitely going to make this one. And I think we're definitely making this one. And this one. That's right. So not this one. But we could make this one if you wanted to. We could figure this one out. We'll save this one for the end. This one's super simple. All right. But look at how cute these are. And I used the plaid. I just did it backwards and did it that way. How pretty is this one? All right, so these are what we're going to make today. So I'm just going to get started with one. I wasn't crazy about the black, but I really like the black. I think the black is nice. So, and then I stamped these Santas. I'll show you what I stamped. I stamped some of these that we can cut out. This one, I love this card. I don't know why, but I stamped this with 2 different, it's like one stamp. So I inked just this part of it, and then I inked this part of it and stamped it at the same time. So I have some of those. I'm going to cut out with dies. Welcome in. Pop in, say hi. We're going to make some cards. So these are just some stamps, and I have like various stamps. I don't have a lot of Christmas stamps, but I have some. And so these are what I'm using. I'm just using what I have. What else? I have these Tim Holtz ones that are pretty cool. I didn't use anything on this. I think I used this last year or the year before, but this is like a stencil and stamps. So I'm going to use some of these, and I used these, and I'll show you what I did with those. I did a bunch of stamping. I fussy cut these little trees out, and then I embossed. I have an embossing folder that I came across that has, I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see that? La la la. My husband just dropped some wood. Cute, right? These are so stinking cute. These are the Tim Holtz ones. And then I just colored them. I stamped them and then colored them. And then this one's embossed. So I'm just using what I have. I didn't want to spend any money, but I needed paper for bases. So, and then I just die cut them out with some dies that I got. So we'll just die cut these out. I have a little Sizzix, a little desktop one. The Sizzix, I don't know what it's called. Sidekick. And that's what I'm going to use to cut these out. So these are what I stamped. I stamped using 2 colors in this, and then I did a little red nose with a marker. And then I did these Santas. I stamped them, and then I colored them with alcohol markers. And then I stamped this little Merry Christmas that I'm going to cut out in a circle. So that's what we're going to do today. So to get started, let's cut out some bases. All right. I like the red bases and the black bases. So I'm going to take out a couple sheets of black. The green, I don't know about the green. We'll take out a couple of sheets of the green also. Green. Red. Yeah, let's pull it out. I kind of wanted to keep that in there. Oh, just curve it a little, and they'll come out easier. Some red, and then a couple of black, just to get started. So we'll cut some bases. And you can do these. You can do, 4 or 5, the same even. And then, because you're not giving them to the same people. All right. And this is white. I just had here to keep that light away. And then I have this. This is paper. It's not even cardstock. So we'll use some of this, and we'll use some of the what do you call it? I cut these down to 8.5 by 11 to cut them. So we'll just use what we have. All right. I got a couple of bases pre-cut up there. All right, so in order to do the bases, let's pick one to start with. What do we want to start with? I'm going to start with this one because I love this one. This one's cute too. Or do we want to start with they're all pretty easy, so it really doesn't matter. This is the only one I double matted. So let's start with this one. I'm going to do, you can get 2 cards out of one 8.5 by 11. So I don't have any black ones. This is the only one I have like this actually. So let's start with the black. I'm going to put these up here. Oh, the other thing we're going to need is some stamps, some ink. I have Memento Black, and I have Distress Ink, and I have Archival Red and Green. And I have some stamps, to and from, some other stamps I just showed you, and some scissors, I have a bone folder. I have some glue. I love to use this glue, but I also today just got this Tombow glue runner. So we'll try that maybe. So let me get my my trimmer, and I'm going to, what are we doing? All right, this one is gonna be half of this 8.5 by 11 sheet, but what I want to do first is I'm going to score it first. No, let's start from scratch. All right, we're going to cut this paper in half. It's 8.5 by 11. So for an A2 size card, we need it to be 4 1/4, which is half of the 8.5. So 4 1/2. And then this one, we're going to score. Let me leave that there. We're going to score it at, where's my notes? This one we're going to score at 1 3/4. DJ, I used to give DJ flack, not flack. I used to tell her I would never be able to use a trimmer like that, but I actually love it now. All right, so we're going to score at 1 3/4, and then we're going to score again at 5 1/2. This has been the best trimmer that I've had. All right, so like I said, we can do many of these. I'm going to keep the other piece of black for another one. I'm going to cut one in red. So I'll cut one in each color. Red, green, white, whatever. I don't have any in green, so we're going to do green. And we're going to cut it at 4 1/4. I'm just going to cut 3 bases so I have them. And then, what did I say? We're scoring it 1 3/4 inches. I'm glad you guys are here. I missed you guys. I know it's been a while. Probably wondering where I've been. I've been around. I'm working. Life's just crazy right now. But this too shall pass. And we'll all get through it. So another one, 4 1/4. And then we're going to score it at 1 3/4 inches. Probably doesn't help that I have 1 3/4 inches and then 5 1/2. Alright, so that's going to be for this first card. I'm going to put it up there for a second. Actually, let's cut the papers to go on top of here. These I just kind of added at the end to decorate it. Let's fold these first. So this one folds in. Take your bone folder. And then it folds in on itself again. Trying to make it straight. So we'll just do 3 of these. So you can make them, you know, each one as you go. And these are super simple, and they're handmade. And they'll be, I mean, you can buy them to put your gift cards in, and that's great. But why not make them? If you have time now before, you know, the crazy Christmas rush gets here. Okay, so now I'm just going to take out my little cutter and you guys can go to town after this. You can, you know, stamp Merry Christmas. You can do whatever. You can emboss it. You can do whatever you like. These are just pretty basic. So I haven't done a green one yet, so let's do something with the green first. And I have, again, this book. So I have some that I've already pulled out and used. So this has not been my favorite book. So let's do maybe this and some red plaid. It's this red plaid on the green. So for this, we need 3 1/2 by 4, and then 2 of them, 3 1/2 by 4. So one of the 3 1/2 by 4s is going to go here. The other 3 1/2 by 4 is going to go here. But then we're going to put an inside white, which we will cut at 3 1/2 by 4. Is that right? Maybe. Let me cut this. I gotta see which is the 3 1/2. This is the 3.5 wide. Because this is directional, I just wanted to be clear. 3.5. Hey, Melissa. What's going on, girlfriend? We're gonna make some gift card holders. 3.5 by 4. And if you want to mat these, like make these a 1/4 inch smaller, which actually, let's mat them with black. No, let's not. Oh, we're going to do this first one like this. Then I'm going to use this plaid. So we need another one, 3.5 by 4. And this one doesn't matter because it's not directional. So 3.5 by 4. And this is what I mean. Like we could cut another one and do it on the black and make them the same. Let's do that. Thanks for sharing this. Definitely making some. Yay! I'm so excited. Yeah, I love them. I think that they're pretty awesome. This I want 3.5. I'm going to make two of them the exact same and put them on different bases just to see how different they look. And you can, you know, whip a couple of these out. 3.5 by 4. And then we'll have scraps that we can add, you know, to something. Another one, 3.5 by 4. So you might end up with a bunch of scraps, but whatever. All right, so we'll do those two. And then for the other one, let's make another one like that first one. So 3.5, because this is directional. By 4. Guys, thanks for popping in and say hello. Any weight for the background? The background meaning this design, like this pretty paper. This you want to use cardstock for the card itself. And this is only 65 pounds, so it's not very strong. And this is just paper. Let me see if it has a weight. It's just paper. It doesn't say the weight. So, I mean, technically this is just paper. This is cardstock. So this is going to be for the red one. And then again, 3.5 by 4. Oh yeah, the designs, just paper, lightweight paper. Absolutely. 3.5 by 4. All right. So let's get all this jazz out of the way. Put you away for now. Now, this one is going to go on my red one. It's going to go over here. And this is going to go here. And then this one, we're going to do the same on, I think I like this on top. And you could put them backwards. I mean, the other way, because they're both the same. It's a little bright, but it'll work. And then that's dark. We'll do this. But now we're just going to cut white paper to put inside right here to line this. You could line this side too, but you don't have to. So the inside piece that we need is going to be 3.5 by 4. No, I did this whole card. I did this I did this one 5 1/4 by 4. I don't know why that says that, but let me do this 5 1/2 by 1/4. 5 1/2 by 4. It's my pencil. Oh, pencil. Why does this say? I don't know why this says this. What did I say it was? I said this was 5 1/4 by 4. No, by 4. All right. And then we need one little piece for in here, which we can, can we get 2 out of that? We can. I mean, it could go, no, we don't want that. Merry Christmas. I should have probably thought about cutting that better, but we can use another sheet or even just a total another piece. Oh, you know what? I don't like this one very much, so we'll use this one just to decorate this pocket a little bit. And this one is 1 1/2 by 4. And then I just decorated it a little bit. So 1 1/2 by 4. Let's just cut this one now. It works together. Yes. Yeah. 1 1/2 by 4. And this is an 8-inch pad. So this will be good for 2 of them. Although this other one I'm gonna I don't want to add that to that. I'm gonna add that one to this one. And this one I'm going to add scraps. Where'd that piece go? You guys see that piece? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm not going to have a piece big enough. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, yes, I do. All right, so this one, let's cut this one to 4 and then see if we can get 3 out of it. All right, this is already 4. So let's do, it's 2 3/4. So 1 1/2, let's just go a little shy. 1 7/8 maybe. It's not really important as long as it holds the card. All right, so now let's cut this. We need this to be 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just gonna, I have some just plain white, old white paper. I'm trying to use something as bright as this though, which I do have. This one's a little brighter. Yeah, that works. Whites, all white, are not the same. All right, so 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. And then this one, we just have to make 4. And then we can save these strips because we can stamp on them if you have a stamp small enough. 5 1/4. Oh, that's not right. Oh, are we only going to get 2 out of this? Did I cut it wrong? Oh, no, I didn't. 5 1/4 this way. Wow, I just made myself crazy for a second. Oh, I did cut it wrong. Son of a gun. It's all right. We only needed 3 anyways. I'm going to have a scrap pile going over in the corner of my desk. All right, so let's put this one together. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this. And you can use glue, you can use a tape gun, you can use double-sided tape. I am going to use my, what is this called? See, guys, it's been a while. This is called Fabrifix 3-in-1. On one of the other ones, I'll use my new little tape runner and show you that it could be just as quick. Some people don't like this glue. Di doesn't like this glue. But that's okay. And all we're going to do is we're going to try and center it with the same border all the way around, top and bottom, side to side. And, you know, when you first start doing this, they're going to go on crooked, just so you know. But that's okay. And then on this one, is that right? Oh, you know what? This could be shorter, actually. Why are my numbers off? We need the 4. I do want to be able to stamp something in here. So this can be as short as you like. This does not have to be 3.5. But I think I was doing this. All right, so let's put this one on first. And then you want to line this up with this. So let's put this one on. Melissa's laughing at me. Are you laughing at me, girlfriend? I'm glad you're in here because I was talking to myself. There's a couple of people in here, but they don't want to chat. Just say hi, guys. Let me know you're here. If you want to. If not, that's okay. It's all right. I talk to myself. So again, I'm just going to try to make it even top, bottom, side to side, but I'm also looking to line up these two. Can you see this? These two edges. So that is that. This, what am I going to stamp here? I want to stamp, let me cover my glue. Let me figure out what I want to write here because that will depend on what I want to put. You know what? I did not do this right. That's why this isn't working. I mean, it still works. It's still gonna do its job. What is going on? I think I was supposed to flip it. Anyways, you were making cookie dough? Yum! All right, what stamp do I want to put here? I want to put, I wonder if this tree would look good here. I think I'm going to stamp this tree because I already have it on a block somewhere. And I'm going to do it in red. So I'm going to stamp. And I'm going to take one of those scraps that I ruined just to see how it stamps. I can't see this, so I know you guys can't see it. I just want to stamp it to see how fun it's going to be. What kind of cookie dough are you making, Miss Melissa? Oh, there we go. That's going to look cute there. We could do it in black to bring in the black in this, but I'm going to bring in the red So I'm just stamping it up. Inking it up, I mean. I don't think this is very juicy. But that's okay. It does not have to be perfect either. And I'm just going to take this. It's crooked on my block. Shortbread, yum. And I'm just going to hold that there for a minute. Let the paper soak up that ink. There we go. Beautiful. And now we could probably should have did something littler so we could write on it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am gonna trim this to 2 1/4. My measurements for this is all off, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna remeasure this one. 2 1/4. And we're going to glue this piece here. Oh, is that my 1 inch for here? Sure is. Maybe that's what I was doing. Anyways, this is going to get glued down. Oh, let's try the tape runner. I got this little tape runner Tombow at Michael's today. So we're going to put a piece here. I'm a fan of the glue, by all means. I'm a glue girl. This is pretty quick though. So if you're making a bunch of these and you want to do them quickly, get a little tape runner. And then I'm just going to put a piece in the middle. And then this is going to line up right on the white. The only thing with that is you don't get a second chance. At least with the 3-in-1, you kind of get a second chance. Oh, that's cute. All right, so now I want to put a little notch. Did I put a notch in this one? I did. I do want to put a little notch here, just to show you that something goes in there. I'm going to glue this down. Same, just top, bottom, sides. Just try to make it even so it lines up. Oh, I might have a new favorite thing. I'm going to put this bulkier side on the outside. And I'm not even looking, I didn't even look at this. I just looked here, here, and here. Made a caramel cream cheese dip. Oh, yum. Sounds delicious. And then I am gonna use my art glitter glue to glue along here. Only because I just want a thin little strip of glue so that the gift card, see, the gift card will fit in. So you don't want to put a lot of glue there. You just want to careful not to squeeze out all your glue. And then on this one, you could do this, but that's on the inside, so we don't want to do that. We can put a little Santa there, which I have these already cut out. And then I'm going to cut some out with the black's not going to work. Could be red. But you know what I want to put on here instead? I want to put one of these in red. So let me cut these real quick. I should have cut them. I should have cut them earlier. I'll just cut a couple run them through the little Sizzix. You can see how that goes. How does it refill? It doesn't refill. It came with 3 of them. It looks like it pops open though. So maybe I looked at the package and it didn't say anything about refilling. So maybe I could look into it, I suppose. Let's do the green also. I might have cut that one too close. If you cut it too close, then I have a couple of Santas, so I don't need these yet. But I do want a couple of these deers. Reindeers. And they're not necessarily stamped straight, but we can trim them straight after the fact. I'm going to grab my little Sizzix because it's going to go right here on my desk. I love this little thing for little dies. Watch how easy this is. I actually need to, what am I going to do this with? I'm going to do this with a circle die, if I can pick it up. But I have to cut around it because this Sizzix thing only takes up to like 2 1/4, 2 1/2. I think it's 2 1/2. Yeah. So then I'm gonna put this here. You can tape it down if you want. I'm not gonna tape it down because I like to wing it. As long as it doesn't move. I love my glass table because this sits on it nice and strong. I did. I stamped them. See? And look. That's not the right color for that one. I wanted the red one. I don't know why I did the green one. I was just a little excited. Now I know how tight it goes to it. Put it down. Put my little plate on top of it. I got a big Sizzix too. Like for bigger stuff, but this is great when you're just doing little things. All right, that's what I want there instead. Do we want a, I would have to cut it out of the green. A green border around it. I want to see. This is too big for that. I wish these stamps were smaller because they're super cute, but they're awfully big. Although, that would be cute. I didn't stamp any more of those. We're going to go with what we have. I'm going to do this. Let's cut. Whoop, there goes my glue. Yeah, the mini one's fun. I'm going to cut 2 1/2 inches because that's the only thing that fits in there. Two and a half inches. And that way I know whatever I... Oh, is this two-toned? This is two-toned. Son of a gun. Guys, am I flashing? Is that two-toned? I don't know if you guys can see that. I think it is. Anywho. Oh my God, that's not going to work, is it? Guys, this is two-toned dang paper. I have to look at it again. Cardstock paper, primary colors, solid cord, and it doesn't say anything about being two-toned. I think that the green is the only one that is two-toned. Am I flashing? I don't know. It's dark outside, so my brain's like, what? Let's try this one just to see. I don't think it's gonna cut out the center. I think it's just gonna cut the outside. Let's see. They do look like different shades of green, don't they? So now, see how that didn't want to go through? It's because it's right at the edge. So you bring it back. Well, this is what I found. Bring it back. Guys, it's been 45 minutes and I don't even have one card made. What? Well, I think that's, oh no, that's all right. Let me just cut the other one just to be sure of my indecisiveness. This one. So I just have a bunch of circles and squares and not a bunch, but it's nice when they size up to the next one. This is a mini, this is, hi Rebecca. This is, hi Rebecca, welcome in. This is a Sizzix Sidekick. It's just a little tiny Sizzix Sidekick. They're on Amazon for like 43 bucks, I think, which is a great deal. I saw somebody else selling them for like 65, which I was like, oh, that's a little pricey. All right, which one do we like better? Let me get you out of the way. Go away, little girl. All right, you guys can help me decide. I'm all over the place and I apologize. It's been a minute. We're gonna do this. Do we want that one? Or do we want it on this one? I think this one. I don't know why I'm so partial to this one. Oh, really? Melissa, they have like 43 bucks on Amazon. It comes with 2 little embossing folders and a couple of little dies, which is super cute. I've had this one probably, I don't know, a year or so. And I really wasn't using it. I was using my big one and I'm like, wait a minute, I have that little one. And it's good because it like clips right to my glass board, like sections to it. You love which? Oh, this one? Yay. Thanks. It's going to be a gift card holder. I'm going to stick a little gift card in here, look. All right. Super cute. And then we could add a strip of silver or black just to dress it up a little bit. Look at this. This is driving me bananas. I wonder if all of the green is like that. It is. That's bananas. Look. Whatever. Get over it. Anywho. So, all right. So I'm going to go with this one, I think. So I'm going to glue this down. Let's use my arc glitter glue. And you only need a little bit. Because it's only paper. Right? So we're going to do that. And then we can do it flat, or we can put it up on whatchamacallits. These, I think this might be too high, but let's do it. What the hell? Let's do it. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to put ribbon under this, but that's okay. So I'm just going to do it halfway. I'm just going to put one there. I guess I could use the bigger ones. Let's use the bigger ones. 2. Might as well. I have them. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby, like on clearance or something. So we're just going to pop this off. Super cute. Yay! Thank you. Thanks. If you follow my instructions from earlier, they might not be right. I might have to go in and change that one again. So just to make sure, I cover these. I just want to know where my center was. So there. And now it opens like this. Cute, right? All right, so that one's done. I mean, we could put ribbon, we could put a little bow, you could put a little silver if you want to just make them up quick. You don't have to add anything else. I actually got some little red little jewels that we could add on there if we wanted to. I didn't open those ones. I opened this other one. If you wanted to just add a little sparkle. This one doesn't need sparkle, I don't think. Cute. All right, so that one's done. Hey, Di, how are ya? What's going on? Good morning, Diane. What is it over there? Monday morning already? Craziness. I'm trying to make my way back to crafting. I've been MIA. So, all right, so that's card number 1. Gift card holder number 1. Done. I'm going to put this up here. Now, I had cut out the stuff to do the other ones. So let's just make them. They're here. They're on my desk. Let's not. Let's do this one. All right. So now again, we've cut this card for the inside. So we're going to lay this one down first. And I'm going to use my glue. I love my glue. Yep, 7:50 a.m. Monday morning. Crazy. Diane, happy belated birthday. I missed your birthday. Yes, I would put it in an envelope. They fit in an A2 size envelope, Rebecca. Let's see, I'll show you. A2 size envelope. I just picked up a bunch of stuff off my desk. And they fit right in. I want to put it in upside down just to show you. Yeah, A2 size envelope. Perfect. So that's card number 1. All right. Diane, I missed your birthday. It's your birthday month. Never too late. Ha ha ha. Well, happy birthday month. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I hope you did something special. I hope you got spoiled. I hope you got to craft all day. Whatever you wanted to do on your birthday. You should always do what you want to do on your birthday. My son just got home from work. I hear his deep voice out there. All right, so this one we're going to lay down first. I'm going to go in and clip this little, so I don't forget, just while I'm thinking about it. Little thumb hole. Just so you know something can go in there. A little reminder. And this, did you guys see where I put my cover for my glue? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. It's been a minute. Oh, I found it. All right. So we're just going to do this same card on with different papers. Yeah? I thought he was going to come in. He didn't. I'm just going to take a hair off this one. You're very welcome, Diane. Oh, I could take a little bit more because of the notch. I don't know what I did. Maybe I just scored the other one wrong. I have no idea what I did, guys. Anywho, you know what's great about making these cards? You can just cut them to fit. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter at all. Diane, I've been MIA. MIA. I'm trying to get back with the program here. This is the program that I love, and I have not been giving it the attention that it deserves. All right, so we're just going to put that candy stripe on there. This one, I'm going to, oh man, I folded these wrong. It should have been in more. I don't know what I did. All right, so these are going to go here. And again, because I've cut it wrong, these papers are cut wrong, which is fine. Oh, I could have put this on the inside here. Can I pull this up? That's the great thing about this 3-in-1. I have to cut this end off anyways. So I want this to be, I'm going to use the other side of this for here, if I can find my ruler. I wanted this to be 1 1/4 inches. So regardless, I'm going to take 1 1/4 inches off here. And then we're going to glue that there. And now this will go here, and then we'll have enough room for a sentiment. A sentiment. A sentiment. Which I think we're going to do, I already have this on a block. Warm Wishes and Mistletoe Kisses. That's what we're going to do. Put on, let me glue this. Rebecca, thank you for teaching us how to create these. Perfect for Christmas. Oh, perfect. Oh, you too, Rebecca. Thank you for popping in and saying hello, and I'm glad that you liked it. I will hopefully put the correct measurements in maybe at the end, because, I mean, although this one's not bad. But thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a good week to come. Take care. Bye. All right, this is going to be on my front. This I'm going to glue here, but we're going to stamp this Mistletoe Kisses and whatever that says. And I'm going to just use this archival. Diane, I'm so happy you hopped in. Thank you. All right. I would be nice if I put them on my blocks straight so I could put them on straight. But that's okay. Oh, Warm Wishes and Mistletoe Kisses. And then my trees. Don't put them upside down. I'm just going to line this white paper, which is nice because this, I think I did it this way originally because this paper was thin. And then we can add a little glue down here. Just a thin little strip of glue. And close that up. And you don't want to press it too hard. And then we can glue the outside. I can't believe this one card took me an hour. I didn't want to have everything cut and prepped. I wanted to do it with you guys because I love hanging out with you guys. All right, that's that. I think I want this candy cane on this one. How cute is that? You think the candy cane's cute on there? Or is it too big? Because on this other one I have the little reindeer. I think I'm going to do the candy cane. I only have a couple of these done. This, I have the candy cane. There's a Tim Holtz. The candy cane, the stocking. My bear didn't come out too good. Although he'd be cute on there too. And the wreath. But I think the wreath is too big. Although, the wreath could go over more. Let's try the wreath. Oh, the candy cane could go over more, I suppose, too. Actually, let's do this. Do we want it on red? Yes. Let's find my red. I'm just going to glue this to... I just want to make sure this one's not... It's only the green that's like that. So bizarre. Diane, look at what I did. Wrong answer. I stuck that on there instead of there. That's hysterical. I think I'm officially losing my mind, guys. I think that's what's happening. This, I'm going to just do a little border, and then we'll go in and trim it. So I'm going to use this. Because the wreath, the trees, I think that kind of goes together. How cute is that stamp? The Tim Holtz. Timmy, Timmy, Timmy. Timmy had a new video yesterday. I wasn't able to watch it because I had to work all day yesterday. Can you imagine me working all day, 8 hours? Oh, it's okay. I got that joy. Oh my goodness, I've been singing that song for days. I got that joy, 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 joy down in my soul. I think I'm trying to cheer myself up or something. Oh, that looks good. So now I'm just going to trim this to where I want it. There we go. It's super easy to mat stuff. It's funny because this green kind of goes with one of these greens. There we go. And instead of bumping this one up, or should I bump it up? I think I am going to bump it up. I think it looks pretty when they're bumped up, don't you? It gives it a little something, something. So this one, I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. But I want it like that. So by placing it there, I know where to put my little stickers. Have you missed me, Diane? Gotta go help my friend. Oh no, have fun with that. I hope the move goes wonderfully and smoothly. You're a good friend helping a friend move. I'm going to need help when I move. I'm going to need somebody to drive a big truck. Bye, Diane. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I have a wonderful Monday. And have fun helping your friend, because that's a good friend. You are a good friend to help somebody move. We all need good friends. I have good friends. Right, Melissa? And Cheryl. And Susan. And Susie. And everybody. And Terry. And Kelly. I got a bunch of people that love me. And DJ. Okay, no worries. Thanks. All right, that's where I wanted to place that one. There. And just gently give it a little squish. What do you think of that one? That one's kind of cool. And then we stick in the card like that. And again, there we go. All right, so this one we're gonna scoot over to the next. I'm gonna save this one for later date. Later date. All right, so these are the two we made, like that. Cute, right? All right, those two can go there also. Let me get some of this out of the way. All right, that one is that one. Where are the rest of them? All right, which one do we want to do? Oh, I want to do this one. This one's fun. I love this one. So we're going to do this one with red and black. The green, I'm not crazy about that green now that I know it's two different colors. We could do another white one. Let's do a black one. Oh, you know what? We have to cut paper for it. So the paper has to be cut. Where's my notes? Notes! I don't know why I'm using my notes because the last one was wrong. I don't know what I did. But anywho. All right, so this one is going to be 8.5 by 5.5. What? Yeah, that's right. All right, so 8.5 by 5.5. Let's move on to this next one. All right. Trying to get my little ducks in a row here. All right, 8.5 by 5.5. I'm going to use this one because we have to score it. All right. Oh, you know what I didn't do? If I want to use this again, I gotta knock all these little pieces out. I need one of those little wire brushes to get my little pieces out. Although tapping them didn't seem to, it helped it. There's two little pieces stuck in there, whatever. All right, guys. I love you, Melissa. All right, so now, what did I say? 8.5 is this. So we want it 8.5 by 5.5. So let's cut our 5.5. And then we want, I gotta open this because we gotta score it at 1/2 inch. No. 2.5. I can't even read my own writing. We're gonna score it at 2.5. And at 6.5. Okay. So while we have this out, let's just cut our pieces. All right, so 6.5 by let's pick out what we're going to use for this one. But you know what? 5 7/8. No, I need this one. All right, let's get paper. What are we going to decorate this one with? I kind of like the words on the top. Let's do a Santa one, maybe. Noel. Let's do this one. We'll do this on the top, and we will do plaid on the bottom. That's craziness. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. Oh, let's see what's in here. Oh. Let's see. Oh, we get those candy cans. Look at this. That doesn't go together. What is in here? The stripes are crazy. Yeah, let's do the plaid. This plaid. I think those two look nice together. And they're in the same, although that's too busy for my eyeballs. We could have did Santa. Let's do Santa. I don't know where Santa went. Oh, Santa! Santa baby. All right. We want this? Or do we want this? Do, 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 do. I think it's going to be plaid. What did I do on the last one? Yeah, let's do the same as before. All right, so now we want the top to be 5 1/4. 5 1/4. We can get a couple out of this one. By 2 1/4. Oh my goodness. 5 1/4 by 2 1/4. That's good. I'm just going to cut this one at 2 1/4 just so I have it for another one whilst I'm here. Right. Scraps. Just so I know what that's for. And then the bottom is going to be 5 1/4. Sorry guys if I'm all over the place. By 1 3/4. And again, I'm just going to cut that twice because I just want to make sure, because I have that other one I'm going to make. Yeah, that's good. All right, so that's that. 1 3/4 while I'm here. I'm going to use actually this one. Is that even straight? Yes. I'm just trying to keep my bigger scraps big. 5 1/4. Because we'll be able to use them more. All right, so that's the second one. All right, so now we need the insert, which is gonna pull up, and we need that to be 5 7/8 by 4. I just want to see if this is 4. It's not. 5 7/8 by 4. 5 7/8 by 4. 5 7/8 by 4. I want to use I'll just use, what did I use in white? I'm just going to use white. 5. Let's just cut this at 4. 4, 5 and 7/8. And 5 and 7/8 is just one tick before 5 1/2. That's the only way I'm going to ever remember it. Can I get 2? Yes, I can. Let's get the other one. So it's the tick right before 5 1/2. And it's just another sliver. All right, so that's for that one. And now on this one, we want to score it at a 1/2 inch. Let me get this out of the way. Yo, Mike? Yo, can't understand. Can you speak Southern? Southern? Oh my goodness. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Southern? I don't have any Southern draw. I got my Boston showing. All right, we're going to score this at a 1/2 inch. Are there any R's? Are there any R's down south? Because we don't have them up here in Boston. Then I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to score it at 3 7/8. 3, and again, 7/8 is one right before the 1/2 mark. You know, parking the car in Harvard Yard and all. Yeah, my Boston shows big time. All right, so this one's super simple, guys. Let's fold and score. I mean, fold. Oh, I bent that corner. And what's the word? Burnish. I was watching oh my God, burnish. I was watching a video the other day, and the girl kept saying score and varnish. That's why I just said that. Oh, hey! That's my, oh, gotcha. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. I'm a little off the wall today, so it's probably not the best live, but thanks for popping in and saying hello. I'm so happy. And Mike, no, my Boston shows. Sorry. I'm a Boston all the way. All right, so we're going to glue this down first. And again, if you got a little tape runner, let's do the tape runner. I'm a glue girl, but I'm trying to be a tape runner girl. And I'm not sure I can be. I feel like I can't get it on straight, which doesn't matter because you're not going to see it anyways, I suppose. But welcome in. Is it nice and warm still where you guys are? It's cold up here now. It is cold, although today wasn't horrible. So if you can't see what you're doing, like I can't right now, I'm just going to put that white behind it, just to try to make it even on all 4 edges. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. But where that one's directional, I want to make sure I have it going the right way. So I have to place it upside down because I'm going to place it on there like that. Hello, Mike and Michelle. I haven't been live in a little bit, so I'm a little not uncomfortable, but a little out of practice, I suppose. It's been a minute. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. But I figured making these cards would be fun because everybody could use gift card holders, right? So Now, again, I'm just trying to make it equal around, but I'm also trying to line it up with the piece that I already laid down. So that's that. That's the easy part. Now, we're going to, is this the one I scored? No. Where's the one I scored? There it is. We're going to fold this up. I am going to put a little notch in this one. Did I put notches in these ones? Did I do it? No, I didn't. We're going to do Peace, Love, and Joy on this one. And I'm just going to use this one again. So I need my Peace, Love, and Joy stamp, because I think that's beautiful on there. And I'm going to get that on there. And looking at my other one, I'm trying to think how far down I want it, because, no, because you could still write here. I think I want it at the top, like there. And I'm going to do it in black. So I have Memento. And then pray you get it straight. I'm going to do it upside down, like this, so I can see it better. I'm going to do it right to the top. Try not to lift it. I think you just showed up for the accent. Awesome. Anything specific? It was 28 Monday. Oh my God. And 88 today. What? Wow. Oh, up on your phone? Big hugs to you too, honey. Thank you. How do you get them up on your phone? I think if you just hit the comments bar, you'll be able to pull them up. All right. Peace, Love, and Joy. I think that's how you do it, Michelle. I'd have to look at it, to be honest. All right. So Peace, Love, and Joy is going to go in there. It's a little, I think it's the texture of this paper. But this one, we're going to crease in. And we're going to bone fold that one. Burnish it. And I'm just going to do it backwards also. So this we're going to close up with glue, because the tape runner I think is too thick, because we want the card to be able to fit in there. Good. Right? So I'm going to glue right here. Shoot up for the accent. Yeah, my Boston, man. Somebody at work was giving me a hard time. They give me at work, they give me a hard time about it. I'm like, you guys are from here too. They're like, not as much as you are. Yeah, so I just want to make sure that the gift card fits in. And then to put this one in, it's super easy. So you kind of want to make sure it's centered, and you want to butt it, open this tab up, but you want to butt it right up to the fold, and you want to make sure it can fold. And then I'm going to use the tape runner, and I'm just going to run a bead of tape runner, and then I'm just going to close this. And I'm going to let that sit there for a second and close my glue, because Merry Christmas. And then, look at that. It picks it right up. So now, technically you could glue this down first and then put this piece in. I just like to do it after the fact, just because I think it works better for me. So now I'm going to tape runner this. These are the Tombow ones. I mean, they're pretty nice. I think I might have some, actually. I don't know why I picked these up. But, guys, look how quick and easy this one was. Super cute, right? And look, the gift card goes right in here. Look at that. Super cute, right? And then we can put a Santa on here. I do want to, do I want, I should, oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to put ribbon. Son of a gun. My brain is not with it tonight. That's okay. I gotta go make dinner, actually, is what I gotta do. I'm gonna make, guess what I'm making for dinner? I'm making biscuits, sausage gravy and biscuits. And I didn't know what to make with it. So I'm going to make salad. I don't like any of this, but you know what? I still have these. I'm going to use this. I embossed this, and it's like rows. It was like rows of them, and I thought it'd be fun just to make them separate pieces. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to do a little bow, and maybe a couple of little blings. I do want to get some bling on somewhere. Maybe I'll put a little center bling. I like that idea. A little center bling on this guy. Yeah, there we go. Jazz it up a bit. And then we'll put a little bow. A little bow down in your soul. Because this has some gold in it. Like the yellow is supposed to be gold. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Hello. You're going to make dinner. All right, Melissa. Thank you. I love you. Oh, there you are, Michelle. Yay. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll talk to you in a bit later. Lori, welcome. It's been a minute. I hope all is well. I can't seem to open this. My hands aren't working. Come on. It shouldn't be this hard, right? None of this should be this hard. There we go. I got part of it. There it is. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am going to make a cute little bow. I'm just going to do two little bunny ears. Like so. This ribbon's hard. I don't think it's wired. Oh, it is wired. That's why it's hard. Crap. That's why I should look at the labels before I buy stuff. I was just like whipping through. I just needed paper. That's all I needed. I'm just trying to flip this piece. There we go. Cute little bow. It's been a minute. It sure has been a minute. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, it has been a minute. Lots going on. But it's okay. God will keep us. He'll figure it out. This little bow is going to go right there. This is wired. I don't know if I like this ribbon. We'll try it for now. I got that joy, joy, joy. I've been singing that song all week. Down in my soul. I don't know where it came from or why I'm singing it, but it's joyful, right? That's going to go there. All right, this ribbon is not going to be my favorite. It's thick. I'm just looking to see what else I have. This will work for this purpose, but all right. So now I'm just going to glue this down here. I'm not out of shot, right, guys? And this is how I measure my center. Isn't that crazy? So I know that I want just a little bit of glue right here. And then we're going to put this guy, if I can pick it up. I am so out of practice. That's where we're going to live. We're going to live right there. Look at how stinking cute this is. And then we're going to glue you right there, just to give him a little pizzazz. It's been a minute. Where what, love? Lori, where what? Down in my heart, my soul, the joy. Are you asking me about the joy? Because it's in my soul. I know it is. I have not been anywhere really. Oh, I hope this glue holds this ribbon. All right, I'm going to put this one aside for a minute because it needs to set up. Cute, right? All right, so that's that one. So that's the number 2. This was number 1. Cute. And then let's do one more, which is going to be this one. It's going to be one like this, with a little tag that holds the gift card in here. We'll do this one super simple. Super simple, this one. And then this goes in here. How stinking cute is that? Cute, right? And if you didn't want the card to show, you could do this, right? It kind of gets caught on the other side because of the pocket, because this piece of paper doesn't go down all the way. So, but whatevs. It's part of, oh yes, down in my soul. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my soul. Down in my soul. My soul is joyful. My brain, not so much all the time. But that's all right. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so this one is super simple. This one we are going to, I did this one wrong also. Let's see what I folded in half. I just want to make sure this is 2 inches before I say it. Before I say it. Yes. All right. So this one's pretty easy because we're going to fold this in half like a regular A2 card that flips open. I should have scored this, but I didn't. So we score at 5 at, I should have scored it. I'm sorry, guys. We score at 4 1/4. I mean, sorry. Oh my goodness. We score at 5 1/2, and then we're going to cut 2 inches off one end. This is the simplest one yet. So we're going to cut off 2 inches from one side. And that's going to be our card base. So now we're going to decorate it. And we can decorate it any way we like. I wonder how that would look on the red. I think the white is nice on that one. Let's do one with plaid. But that plaid and red doesn't go together. I have the ugliest papers right now. How about, no, I don't want red. Why do I keep picking up the red? Your body has been sick and my soul is joyful, but my body wants to be well too. Well, I will keep you in my prayers, absolutely. Oh, I'm sending you healing prayers for your body to be strong and as happy and joyful as your soul. So, dear Lord, please help Lori be strong, her body to be well. So it can be as well as her joyful soul. We pray to you tonight. All right, we're going to do this. Did you hear that prayer, Lori? That one was for you. That one was for you. All right, let's see. We got the signers. This red kind of goes. I'm going to take this one out just in case. Oh, you're welcome, honey. We love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, let's save that one. Santa, Santa baby. Not red. Not gold. Do we like these candy canes? I don't think I like these candy canes with Santa. That's too busy. This is Santa with the sleigh. Let's try, I already have one of those out. Let's try that one. All right, so the measurements for these are going to be, because they're, what do you call them? My brain's not working. Because they are, oh my God, I lost my words. Anywho, the measurements for this one is going to be 3 by 4. They are directional. That's the word I was looking for. So we want 4 wide. And I think I already have paper cut for this, but that's okay. We're going to go 4 wide. 3. We're going to do 1 at 3 1/4. So which one do we want on top? I think I want Santa on top. Let's decide. Let's decide what we want. All right, I think I want Santa on top and the green on the... Oh, did I not cut that right? Son of a gun. What did I do? What on God's green earth is going on? Guys, my numbers are 4 1/4 is right. So 4. Is this 4? It is. I think my eyes are just tired. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I think it blends in more because it's, yeah, this is fine. Sorry. All right, so 4 by... What a mess. 3 1/4. The bottom needs to be 3 1/4. All right, let's do the bottom at 3 1/4. I hope I'm not losing you guys. 3 1/4 on the bottom and 3 on the top. If I've lost you guys on this, I apologize. This was supposed to be my big comeback. No, I'm only kidding. All right. So we're going to glue this down here. We're going to glue this up here. And then we're going to cut a tag. Stamp the tag. But you know what? I do want to add ribbon to this one before I glue it down. So that's going to be glued. You guys think that looks all right? Yeah, I think that's okay. And then I think I'm going to come in with green ribbon. All right, so let's glue the top one down. We're not going to glue this bottom one down. Actually, we can, because I'm going to glue the ribbon in between. So that's fine. Let's glue them down. And again, you can use the tape runner. I'm going to use my old favorite. Lori, have you been making junk journals? I have not. I have not been making. I've been crocheting a little bit. And I started a blanket, little knit blanket. Oh, Michelle, you'd like to see that too. It's just from one of my my pharmacists at work. She's having a baby. And I made everybody else a blanket, so I have to make her one. And I'm knitting it. But I haven't felt like knitting. So I have been crocheting. And I made a little sheep. I don't know if you guys saw my little sheep. I just want the same distance around is what I'm trying to do. And hopefully they line up. They do. All right. The hard part's done. We're going to cut a tag that measures 2. Do I have a tag already cut out? I do not. The tag for this, because on one of them I just did an insert and the other one I did the tag, and I think I like the tag better. So see how this one is just a card that kind of goes inside, and this one's a tag that goes inside, and I think the tag is cuter, in my opinion. What do I know? I'm going to do, I could do a red tag actually, because I have this scrap. Is that not going to be wide enough though? Because we need it wide enough for the card. So that scrap's not going to work. This scrap will. My tag needs to be 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. So 2 3/4 wide. 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 for my tag. What time is it? I gotta watch the time because I gotta go make dinner. And then I think I want to put green ribbon. I'm going to do it so the tag sits this way, I think. And then it'll just be decorated on the back. So let's cut our little corners for our tag. And the trick is to cut this little corner, hold this one, and place it on the other side. And they're even. Everybody, I think, knows this trick, but just in case you didn't, that's how you make them even, or pretty close to even. And then I'm going to punch a hole with my little crocodile. You know what? Hold on this. Let's see. Yeah, let's punch a hole. And I'm just trying to eyeball center. Eyeballed center. Now we're going to do green ribbon. Whoop. I have some, or should we do red? Oh, I got this pretty red. Maybe we'll do red. I think we're going to do red. You have a pink prayer journal working in slow stitch patch for some jeans. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I have not been doing much. My brain is looking not for quiet time because, you know, I'm going to work. I'm doing everything. Not doing all the things, but I'm doing lots of things that I'm supposed to be doing. And, you know, You ever feel like your brain's broken? I feel like my brain's broken. All right, so this I'm gonna do like this. And I like this because you can still see like what's behind it. And then, so I'm gonna cut this here. And then I'm going to tape it on the back side. But I want to tie another little piece like this. Although, you know what? We could do that. That's not what I want. Let's cut this one. And then cut this one. And then we're just going to glue this on top. All right, so that's going to be my bow. Kinda. It's going to go there. All right, so I'm going to put a little piece of, let's figure out where I want it. I want it there. So I'm just going to put a little piece of tape like that, just to hold that piece of ribbon for now until we glue it. And then I'm going to bring it to the other side and do the same, but I want it straight. So I'm just going to put the, I totally missed it. There we go. That'll hold it enough. I'm just going to trim a little bit off this so it doesn't interfere with our tag. And then I'm going to glue this cutie patootie, but I want it nice and flat. So I'm going to get it as flat as I can. And that's going to go there. I think that's all right. So this guy is going to go right there. I'm just going to hold that for a second. Well, not. It's stuck to my finger. What else is going on? That's going to go there. All right, so back to our tag. We need a little piece. We're doing this on the front. What did I do with this? Do I have a scrap? Oh my goodness. Didn't I cut this from something? Yeah, I did. I just need a piece to go across the bottom that is the same width. And it doesn't matter the height. It could be short or it could be tall. It could be anything. Oh, I want this on the other side. Because I want to put, I'm going to stamp to and from on here. But I want the two to show. I guess not. It doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. So to and from, black ink. This one's almost done, guys. And then I have to go make dinner. So that'll go like that. And we'll put the pocket on the back. I am going to punch out a little notch we're just going to glue this. I'm going to use this glue because I can get a nice thin line. It's not going to go cray. And then I'm just going to line it up, tap it down. Oh, look at how pretty that is. All right, so that's going to go there. Now we can add, oh, we got to close this baby up. Let's close this bad boy up. And I'm just going to put glue down the sides. That's going to glue closed. You stay in there. You stay right there, please. I don't know if I like that. We could do this. No, I don't like that either. Santa's a little redundant. I actually do like this tree. I think that's gonna go there. What do we want it in red? Don't I have a red tree? Do I have a red tree? I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. All right, so now this is glued. I'm going to put a little piece of ribbon through the top up here. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. That'll be plenty long enough. Put it through, pull it through. That's good. And then we'll trim it down to what we want. Oh, did I do that? I meant to put, oh no, that's right. I just want the ribbon on the other side. So whatever side you want that little pretty fold, you put through that side first. So I wanted it to go this way. And then to put it through here, like so. There we go. And then I'm just going to snip these like that and like that. And then that. I wanted it around these little corners. Because if you round the corners, it makes it easier to go in. All right, so that can go like that. And then I think, do I want to put him on there? What do you guys think of that tree on there? Do we want that tree or do we want something else on here? Oh, here's the red one. Found it. What do we want the red one? Or do we just want something here? No. How about a "'Tis the season to be jolly" little square, and then we'll outline it in red. I think that sounds good. So we'll stamp that. in green, maybe. And outline it in red. I think that sounds like a plan. But I need a scrap piece of paper that will fit this. Nope, almost had a piece. But I want it to be cardstock. I have so many scraps on my desk. Oh, here we go. This will work. So I just use up all my little scraps. Oh, did you see that? It jumped at me. A little bit ink. Ink it up. And then I'm just going to try and get it as squared as I can. And then hold it there for a second. There we go. And then I'm going to mount it. Is that big enough? Maybe. I'm just going to trim it down just a little bit. So let's see how straight I can get it. And then I kind of want it even on all sides. Let's see. There we go. And then, almost. I am going to round these corners. It's not straight. Hold on. I want it just a little straighter. That might be better. When the eyeballs are doing the work, you never know. Let's do this. The only reason why I knew it wasn't even was because, that's all right, was because it didn't go in the corner rounder correctly. And then we still got to do it this way. I'm going to mount it on the red. And then just trim that. My light in here is pretty horrible at night. And I think my eyes, I think I gotta get my eyes checked. But that'll work. So this is gonna be the last one. And then I'll show you the ones we did. And then I hope you can follow along with my nonsense today. And mix them. I usually just fly by the seat of my pants. I'm pretty good at that. Yeah. How's that? We're going to bump that up though. We're going to make it. Do I want to round these corners? Yep. And then I'm going to put these like so. actually going to put a little dab of glue under this. If I can get it up. Just under this one little glue dot. It's not coming. There it is. Just to keep that ribbon tight. It's the only way I knew they were sticky. I had to touch them. All right. All right. What do you think? This can actually go under there. There we go. But I feel like it just needs one at the top and bottom. Like there. There we go. Now it's not as wonky. Now it's not as wonky. Right, guys, this live has been pretty lame, and I apologize. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys make my heart happy. Yeah. All right, that's that. So let me get all this junk out of the way, and I'll show you what we did. And in the thumbnail or my post on Insta or Facebook for that matter, you can see all the other ones I did, working up to these ones, which I can tell you it's so much easier doing them when I'm not on camera, because I feel like, you know, I kind of messed up a little bit. But we did this one with the tag that holds the gift card here, and that goes in here. Cute, right? So that's number one. That's one of them. This is number two. Peace, love, and joy. How cute is that one? Right? And then we have this one, which maybe needs, well, it has a ribbon. It needs something, which this one's going to go here. Or it needs nothing. I mean, it's cute just like that, too. And then this is the other one we did. Right? Cute. So here's four. These two are the same. Four little, or three. Let's go with three. Little gift card holders that they really do work up quick. So it's just a matter of the measurements. This one started 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 2.5 and 6.5, and then the insert, this piece, is 4 by 5 and 7/8, scored at 1/2 inch and at 3 7/8, and then whatever papers you want to use to put on top are cut at 5 1/4 by 2 1/4. 5 1/4 by 1 3/4, and then however you want to decorate it. This one is cut at 4 1/2 by 4 1/4 by 11, 4 1/4, and then you're gonna fold it at 5 1/2, and then you're gonna you're gonna cut an 8.5 and 11 in half. So 4 1/4. Then you're going to score it in the middle, which makes it 5.5. And then you're going to chop off, no, wrong one, sorry. Oh my goodness. Scratch that. This one measures, oh my goodness, 4.25 by 5.5. So a regular A2 size. And then you're going to score in here at 1 3/4, which gives you this little pocket. And then fold in half at 5.5. And then you can, this basic one is 3.5 by 4. And then this one is by 4, but however far in you want it. And then if you want to line it with a white piece of paper, 5.25 by 4. And then just cover it however you like and decorate it however you like. So that's that one. And then this one was cut at 4.25 long, and then scored at 5.5, and then you cut 2 inches off. So you would fold that over in 2 inches, but we glued here. And then you can just make a tag, and the tag measures 2 3/4 by 4.25. And then you can just do your little pocket. So it's going to be 2 3/4 by however wide you want it. And I just used a scrap for this. So this measured, I think, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. So the height of the pocket doesn't matter. It's to match the width of the tag. And then decorate it however you like. So I hope you guys like those. Sorry if I was all over the place. It's been a minute. And I hope you make some. If you make some, let me know. And I'll see you soon. All right? So if I don't see you before Thanksgiving, which is in a couple of weeks, which I should see you before then, but I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and stay well, stay healthy, and take care of yourselves. And I miss yous. So hopefully I'll be back. All right? Have a great night, guys. Thanks for popping in. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. All right? Bye. Whoop, sorry. I don't know how to end it. Let me stand and look. Top fans. All right. Bye, guys.